Hi, good afternoon. Who is excited? Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. My beautiful subscribers, thank you for tuning in this afternoon again. It's been a while I posted a video. I've been strong. I've been quite sick for like a week or more now, but I'm so excited because I really miss my people here, my beautiful subscribers, my returning subscribers, and to those subscribers who will join me soon, who will subscribe to my channel, I say welcome. I miss you all. Sorry, it's been a while. I miss my beautiful people on here. I've been so my mind has been here all the while. I know that my people would have been waiting for a very long time to have me do a video. Yeah, I'm back. Thank God for divine healing, and I've missed you all. Okay, before I'm going, if I'll do a long video, I just quickly want to drop this here. While I was sick, I received a lot of mails. People asking me questions about Canada. Yes, I am not saying Canada is not a good country for you to apply for study routes. I have not said that. I'm only, whatever video I do, whatever information I bring to you, my subscribers, it is just for you to be able to take precautions, because I know that majority of you use agents. You use agents for your application. You are not doing it yourself. Most of the information I dish out on here is basically or strictly for people who want to do the application themselves, DIY. Those who want to do it, you want to do it yourself. These are informations the informations I bring or I dish out to you is not to confuse you. It is just for you to be able to take precautions. Even if you are using an agent, if an agent is running your application for you, you still have to be in the know of some things, so that when the agent is telling you something else, you let the agent know that, no, I know this for a fact, and please don't do it this way, do it that way. A lot of my subscribers sent mails or have been sending me mails with different complaints that my agent used a document for me and then I got a rejection. Some would say, oh, my agent used a particular document for me that I wasn't aware. He or she didn't tell me this is what and what he put together for me to run my application, and I got 5-year ban and so many things like that. So even if you are using an agent, this information I am going to be giving you this afternoon, it is just for you to also know. You are in the know of what your application is going to be like. So when the agent is giving you confusing information or telling you something that is different from what you know, you will be able to caution the agent. A lot of people I went into Canada. When they got into Canada, it was when they discovered that, the admission the agents got them, that they got the visa through, is just a year course or is a year program. I mean, some people later found out that the schools the agents got them, the school is not a DLI accredited school. You can imagine, this is so very sad news, that you put a lot of fortune together to get admission. You paid tuition deposit, you got your visa, you bought your ticket. Everybody in your neighborhood knows, oh, this person has traveled out, and you landed in the country, and only for you to discover that the course or the program or the school the agent got for you is not a program that can guarantee your stay in Canada. Some of the schools these agents get you because of the money they want to see from you. Some of those schools are not DLI accredited. And any school that is not DLI accredited cannot give you postgraduate work permit at the end of your studies. At the end of your studies, it is either you switch to another school, or at the end of your studies, you come back to your home country. That is why this afternoon's news is to enlighten you. Even if you are using an agent, you ask your agent questions. What is the name of the school you are getting for me? Which province is this school located? Is this school DLI accredited? Is this particular course you are getting me going to give me a postgraduate work permit at the end of my studies? How many postgraduate work permits is this course or this program going to get me? You know, some people, the postgraduate work permits that the program is going to give you might not even be more than 1 year. And within 1 year, it is not possible for you to have gotten your PR. So it's just like you start running from pillar to post all over again. So this information I'm going to be giving you is just for you to also be in the know of what your agent is doing for you. When you have pre-knowledge of these things, even when your agent is giving you a wrong information, you let him or her know, no, what he is telling me is wrong. Or you let the agent know, even before approaching an agent, you let the agent know that these are the things you know about Canada. These are the things you know about Canada schools. This is what you want. This is what you want to achieve. Most especially when you are traveling as a family. When you are traveling as a family, it will be so bad for you to sell your things. You have sold most of your properties here in Nigeria, only for you to land in Canada, and you find out that the postgraduate work permit you are going to be getting is just 1 year, which will not even be enough for you to achieve anything. You would not have achieved PR or whatever it is you want to achieve in the period of 1 year. So this information I'm going to be dropping is just like a basic. You too should be informed before you go and meet an agent. You know, you can imagine when you go to meet an agent, you just enter the agent's office, you tell the agent, okay, I want to run Canada school route, and you tell the agent the information you have already. It will be very difficult for the agent to give you a false information again. It will be very difficult for the agent to use any documents that will affect your application for you, because you already know, and you are also telling the agent, this is what I want. Okay, I've researched these schools. These schools I know have DLI, they are DLI accredited. These schools I know are schools that can give postgraduate work permit, and I want a course that is going to give me a work permit that is more than a year. I want a course that will give me at least 2 years postgraduate work permit, you know, that can lead to PR. Majority of us wants to relocate to Canada, not just for the education fund, you know. We want to upgrade our academics, yes, but basically not for the education fund, you understand, not just for the certificate. It is for relocation, for total relocation. So after paying all the fortune, all the money and all of it, and the agent gets you a school that is not GLI accredited, the agent gets you a course, that won't even give you 2 years postgraduate work permit, you know. That is very, very sad. So that is why I'm going to be dropping this information this afternoon for you to learn. Basically, do it yourself information. Even if you are using an agent, you have a prior knowledge of what you want the agent to do for you. Not like you are a novice and the agent is just telling you, don't worry, let's use this school. This school will give you visa urgently. Let's use this school. Their tuition deposit is not much, you know. Those are the lies this agent tells. They tell you people, they tell you, okay, this particular school, their tuition deposit is just 500 card, and you will feel, okay, 500 card is just something you can afford, instead of some other schools that their tuition deposit is, we have for some schools, for Trent University, we have 2,500 card, we have for Manitoba, I think 5,000 card, we have various schools, some schools 7,500 card, but they will bring this lie to you, thinking they are doing you a favor, thinking they are buying you a shortcut, and at the end of this shortcut, it is going to bring a bigger problem to you. So I want you to stay tuned and learn from every information I am dropping. For those of you just seeing me this afternoon, if this is your first time of watching my channel, my name is Wundel. I talk about everything travels, information you need to know about travels for free, basically do it yourself travel tips. And if you are my returning subscriber, I say I love you. Thanks for always coming in. Thanks for tuning in every time. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, I urge you to do yourself a good favor by subscribing to my channel, because you are going to be learning a lot of things for free that can help your relocation to Canada or to any country of your choice. So basically, what I want to talk about this afternoon are the new changing rules for Canada. September 27th, Minister for Education in Canada made a new rule that will be affecting a lot of students. Basically, the intake of students, the visa slot for students is going to be reduced by 10%. Yes, you heard me right. You know, it started with UK and now Canada started it as well. Reduction of study permit visa that will be issued for students in Canada is now reduced by 10%. By 10%. And apart from that, that's the news, or these changes is going to take effect from 2025 through 2026. So if you are yet to start planning yourself, you are still thinking of what you want to do, you are not yet decided what you want to do, I think you need to start doing it now. The best time for you to make your decision is now, because from next year 2025 through 2026 there is going to be a reduction in the issuance of study permit visa to students who want to enter Canada through school route. That is the first change. But the second one is that they are going to change their rules concerning postgraduate work permit. You know that before now, virtually every program in Canada are eligible to get postgraduate work permit in as much as your school is DLI accredited. In as much as the school, the college, the university you are going into is DLI accredited, then you are eligible to get postgraduate work permit. But now there is going to be changes in the rule. In that rule, they are going to change that rule. So now this rule is going to affect those who are in the college. That's probably undergraduates. It is going to be affecting undergraduates. This rule will not affect those who are in the upper learning, like those who are for postgraduate, for PhD, and for masters. This rule will not be affecting them. So before your agents choose any program for you, make sure the program you are going in for is a postgraduate program. Make sure the program you are going in for is a master's program. Make sure the program you are going in for is a PhD program. These are only the programs that will be eligible for postgraduate work permit. And you know that in March there was this rampant news that you need PAL letter as part of your study application. You need to get provincial attestation letter. You need to get provincial attestation letter from your university of study, and this affected undergraduates and postgraduates. I want to tell you this afternoon that in the year 2025/2026, this news is also going to be affecting those going in for masters and PhD. It won't be limited to those in undergraduate and postgraduate studies. So let me say, am I happy to tell you or whatever? I'm happy to tell you that this is also going to be affecting those coming in as well for masters and PhD. It is going to be affecting everybody in as much as they are going into study in Canada. You are also going to be needing provincial attestation letter for your school, from your school, to add up to your study permit application. So this will because of that, a lot of people switched from postgraduate to masters because they don't want to wait for attestation letter and this and that. No, it is now going to be affecting everybody, not just those going in for masters. And the last information I would like to tell you is that, you know, in March, in January, between January, February, March, spouses of people going into Canada to study were affected with spousal open work permits. So what do I mean by this? For people whom their spouses were going into Canada to study undergraduate, to study diploma, to study postgraduate, were affected because Canada made that rule in between January and March that if you are going in as an undergraduate student, as a diploma student, as a graduate student or whatever, or postgraduate, your spouses will no longer be eligible for postgraduate work, spousal open work permit, I mean. So that caused a lot of ruckus. A lot of people who are yet to get their visa out at that time need to reroute. They started changing their courses. They started changing their programs. A lot of people were set on the edge. A lot of people were on tension because what is the essence of relocating to Canada without going with your family, without going with your spouse? Because of course, your spouse is supposed to go there and help you out while you study. Your spouse will work, and then your spouse will be able to generate income for you to back up your study plan or study purpose. So a lot of people were on tension because they felt like, oh, I am going in as an undergraduate student and I want my spouse to go with me so that my spouse will be able to work while I school. So now, it is not only going to affect postgraduate students, I say I should tell you now. I just want to let you know. It is now going to be affecting everybody. Everybody. It's not going to be affecting everybody. I don't know why Canada decided to I don't know, to shock everybody. We know that UK does not really like Nigerians, so they just make their rules, and it affects a lot of Nigerians. But now Canada is also in that steps. The rules will not affect everybody. It will no longer affect those going in for undergraduates, those going in for postgraduate. Before now, if you are studying masters, if you are going in for masters, if you are going in for PhD, your mind will be at rest. Oh, I'm at peace. I'm on the safe side. But this time around, nobody is on the safe side, though. It is not going to be affecting everybody. They want to limit the number of spouses that come in, the number of dependents that come in with main applicants. So if you are yet to apply for your Canada study route, start doing it now before we enter 2025, so that you won't be like, I wasn't aware. So before you pay your agent to run your study application for you, make sure you tell the agent that you want a program that guarantees you postgraduate work permit. That is one. Make sure you tell your agent the school the agent is choosing for you must be DLI accredited. And also make sure that before you to be able to travel with your spouse, so that your spouse will go in with you and work and ease you of stress, your program must be masters or PhD. Your program must be masters or PhD. So if your agent is doing something else for you, run to your agent and tell your agent, I heard there is a new rule in Canada, and give the agent, so that the agent will know that you know what you are talking about. Let the agent know the new rules in Canada, because majority of you, your agents will not tell you. Your agents might even lie to you and tell you, don't worry, you go first. In the next 3-4 months, your spouse will join you. The agents know that your spouse cannot join you anywhere. If the course you are studying is undergraduate or postgraduate, your spouse cannot join you, or except your spouse is going to come in on a visit visa. And with a visit visa, your spouse cannot flagpole anymore. Before now, if you go in on a visit visa into Canada, you can flagpole. But presently, that is no longer working. Don't let any agent deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. You can no longer flagpole. So if it is an agent that is working on your application for you, I beg you to please tell the agent you want 3 things. You want a DLI accredited school. You want a program that will give you at least 2 years postgraduate work permit, and you want a program that can accommodate your spouse. You want a program that can accommodate your family. So 3 things. Once you tell your agent these 3 things, your agent know, oh, this person knows what he or she wants. But if you are a novice and you don't know, the agent will just go and look for one school for you. In Ontario, a lot of business schools in Ontario, that the courses, the program is just for 1 year. If your program is for 1 year, your spouse will not be able to join you. If you're a master's or PhD, even if you are a master's degree program student or a PhD degree program student, your course must be up to 16 months. Your course must be up to 16 months for your spouse to be eligible for postgraduate work permit. I am hammering it now so that you will be in the know, and your agent will not go and do any visa for you that will later affect you and you will regret after spending a lot of money. For your spouse to be eligible for open work, what's it called, spousal open work permit, your course of study must be up to 16 months. It must be up to 16 months for your spouse to be eligible for spousal open work permit. It must be up to 16 months. There's a master's program that is like 8 months, some 10 months, some 12 months. But for you, for your spouse to be eligible for spousal open work permits, your program must be up to 16 months. Your program must be up to 16 months. So do yourself a favor, watch this video to the end. Just jot out this information that I just listed for you. If you are yet to start your Canada study route, start doing it now, because 2025 through 2026 will not be pleasant, with a lot of rules changing in Canada. UK did their own last week. Canada also is in that shoe. So start it now and make sure whatever your agent is doing for you, you have full information of it. You are aware of what your agent is putting in your application to avoid ban, to avoid visa rejection, and to even avoid future regret. Some people will not even get banned, they will not get rejected until they enter Canada and they discover that their school is not DLR accredited. They discover that they cannot get 2 years postgraduate work permit, or they discover that maybe after the main applicants get his or her own visa, that's when they discover that his or her spouse cannot get spousal open work permit because of the duration of their study. So please, even if you are using an agent, you as well should be aware of what your application is all about. This my channel is an educative one, and if God has been blessing you through this channel, I want to encourage you to please share to your friends, to your family, who would also benefit from this free information that I'm giving out. Subscribe to my channel. I want you to always check back for every time I drop information so that you will benefit from it. Thank you. Stay tuned until next time. See you. I love you.